Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness. It has been a week. It has been a week, even though it's a short week too. It's kind of crazy how that all works out, but sometimes these shorter weeks they seem busier than the full ones. So anyway, thanks everybody for jumping in here. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a great weekend planned ahead of you, even if it's just hanging out and watching some movies. I hope I can get at least one in at some point, but we'll have to see. So I was going to let some people roll in here really quick and I'll get going, but I appreciate everybody jumping in here, or if you're catching it on a replay, I really, really appreciate it. We already got some people popping up in the chat. So let's see what we got going on here. I skipped one. Hold on. I'll get back to you, Troy. I skipped Big Al Presents was the first one in here. It said Liquid Lunch Raid. Hello, Wilkie's Movies and Music. Thanks for jumping in here. And there we'll get back to Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Thank you so much. Liquid Lunch Raid. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you as well. Thank you so much for jumping in here. And, you know, if you're lucky enough, when you see Troy, you get to see Netter's Network then too. It's Liquid Lunch Raid. So thank you both for jumping in here and always so supportive. And thank you very much for doing the raid. People, if you haven't checked out their channels, you should definitely go check them out. Both very super nice, super supportive, and you know they got so many streams coming out. It is amazing. It's awesome. It's something I need to get myself back into gear a little bit more. So, but thank you both very, very much. As Netter says here, yep, like, share, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, gift a membership. Yes, absolutely. Which I figured out how I can do that myself on my channel. So we might be doing, we are going to be doing at least some of those here. Good friend Nadia over at Horwood Nads, she was explaining to me how it is done. I didn't really realize how to do it. So we'll do some. It's just random. I'm assuming you have to be subscribed, but I don't know that for sure. But you have to have gifts turned on for your chat. So that being said, I'm going to at least do, I think you get 10 a month. I think that's what it is, but we'll see. Maybe we'll just do all of them. See who gets them. But we got Sin in here, Sin's Corner, saying hello. Get to be hanging out with Sin and Anthony and Ashley here later tonight. Everybody will have to come back and check out the creature features films that we picked out, both real life animal attack movies and maybe not so real life creature attack movies. So it should be a fun time. There's a lot of fun movies within that. So looking forward to hanging out with her and the rest of them. So excited about that. Got Papa Goss in here. What's going on? Saying happy Friday, Corey. Happy Friday to you as well. Good to see you in here. Where did I just go? My chat just moved on me. Collector Movie Man saying, hey, Corey, how you doing today? I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. So I see you're dropping the ticket emojis. I love it. I love seeing that. Collector Movie Man, I think you were one of the happy recipients of gifted membership. Was it just the last time? When Hortensia, our friend DJ NC, she gave out some. But very cool to see you on there dropping the custom emojis. I just know I can't bring them up on my screen. StreamYard doesn't like them. But everybody else can see them in their chat. But I see you dropping them in there, and I love seeing it. Thanks, man. We got Ryan in here. What's up, man? Movies with Ryan. And hey, Corey in chat. Ryan, always good to see you, my friend. I might actually be doing a video. I thought of you actually, Ryan, last night when I was like, I should just I haven't done a pre-recorded video for a while. And I have been ordering some things over the last 3 weeks, and the packages are unopened, and they're kind of stacking up a little bit. Not that there's a ton, but there's multiple. And I kind of thought of you with your unboxings that you do on your channel, where it seems like that sometimes when you're like cracking open the box and you're like, I think I remember everything that's in this. So yeah, I might be having a video come out that'll be that way. So, but good to see you, man. Collector Moon Man saying, I'm not going to the movies this weekend, but next weekend I'm going to go see The Long Walk. That's one I'm really looking forward to, and I'm going to try to go see that as well. There's a possibility tomorrow I might try to get out to see Caught Stealing, if I said that right. I always say it wrong because I think every time I try to say it, I keep on saying been caught stealing but I think I'm thinking of the Jane's Addiction song all the time that I like. But I think Jane's Addictions is been caught stealing, and I think the movie out right now is Caught Stealing. So if I say been caught stealing, you know what I'm talking about. But I might try to go see that one this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, Long Walk. I'm going to try to see that a week from today on Friday. So hopefully I'll get to see that. Got Mr. Holland in here saying Corey in the house. Yeah, hanging out, having a late lunch, hanging out with friends, in a good mood, ready to start the weekend. Excited about it. I'm excited you're all in here. I appreciate it. We got a good group. Thank you. We always have a good group. You guys are awesome to me. Papa Goss was saying, I just subbed to everyone that's in here. Oh, that's awesome. Papa Goss has a channel too. Go check it out if you can. That's definitely something that's always fun to share the love. And a lot of us have some similar interests or some interests that cross over. And so it's always worth checking out. You know, if it's something that you really like, you just found a new favorite channel. If not, no harm, no foul, and you can just move on. So very cool of you. Thanks for supporting everybody. Got Adrian James in here saying, hey there, Corey. Hello, Adrian. Good to see you as always. Got Chilo, another channel member in here saying, what's up, Corey? And that's what I wish StreamYard would pick up the custom emojis, but I love everybody else in their regular chat can see them. But yeah, got Jax, the cassette tape. You got the marquee sign and the ticket. I love seeing people use those. I was trying to come up with some. I think at some point I can add more, but it limited me to that number of them, I think, to begin with. So I'll have to look into that. Ryan was saying, absolutely do an unboxing. Well, I figured, I was like, I was trying to get myself kickstarted doing another pre-recorded video. And when I had multiple, couple boxes and a couple bubble wraps all stacking up there, I was like, well, what the heck? Yeah, maybe I just turn the camera on and start ripping it open and remember all the things I ordered. So, all right. You made up my mind, Ryan. You convinced me. I'm going to be doing that. I'll have to get that out here soon. Sanchilo saying hi to Adrian. We got the Lost Boy Rob in here. What's going on, Rob? Saying, what's up, Corey? All you fine people in the chat. Good to see you. Let's see here. Got everybody saying hi back and forth. Collector Movie Man saying, I saw Caught Stealing last week. It was a pretty good movie, but I was more worried about the cat in the movie than anything. Okay. Well, I'll have to, when I check that out, I will watch out for that and see what's going on with the cat. Sin was saying Caught Stealing is great. Yep. I remember you saying that was pretty good. And I saw your I need to go watch your review, but I saw your post about the review. So yeah, it sounded like it was pretty promising from what I was seeing from you. So yeah, hopefully we'll see. That might be maybe I can do an early Saturday matinee or something. Oop, same comment. That's all right. It was so good. I was going to put the comment up twice. Hi's back and forth. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Our Life in Horror here saying, hey, Corey and everyone. Good to see you. Got Movie Hunter 2020 in here. Movie Hunter saying afternoon film fans. Absolutely. I tell you what, how many we got a few people in here. I don't even think people have to be in here still when I do that. But now that I'm going to go ahead and do at least one of them before I forget. So let me put a little pin in here. I don't want to miss anybody saying, I might skip over some of the highs back and forth and everything, but I don't want to skip anybody that's coming in here. But I'm going to put a pin in that real quick because, like I said, Nadia was teaching me how each month it sounds like I have 10 free memberships and you get it for a month. If you like it, you can stick around. If you don't, no worries. I think it just ends, but you get 10 free ones to give out, I think, for your channel each month, she said. And I think you give them out 5 at a time. It's totally random. I don't get to pick who it is. And it will pop up in the screen and say who it is. So I'm going to go ahead and at least do 5 of them right now. Maybe I'll do another 5 a little bit later. We'll see what happens with it. And if I can remember how to do it. All right, we're going to go. Let's see you. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, let's see what we got. All right, it says I gifted 5 of them. Let's see who gets them. We got Sam and Brendan over at Our Life in Horror. We got Greg Brewer. We got Words and Pictures. We got Black Glove Reviews. Chris over there. And oh, Rachel. All right. Rachel, the elder millennial. She got one as well. So very cool. Well, I'll have to I have some things out there right now and planning some more things to put out for the members, but very cool. All right. That's very cool. I love recognizing the names. I don't know how it picks them out. I know you don't have to actively be in the stream at the time, but I think you might have to be subscribed or have engaged with the channel somewhat recently. So that's very cool. So right there on top of that, we got Happy Sanjo in here. Welcome to the member club, man. Saying Happy Sanjo became a YouTube member. I appreciate it so much. That means a lot. Thank you to helping out the channel. That's very, very much appreciated. I appreciate it very, very much. We'll give out some more free ones here in a little bit. I think I have 5 more that just randomly go out. And then that's it for this month. And then October, we can do it again. So, but if you feel like jumping in, being a member, it's greatly appreciated and not required. Don't feel like you have to ever. I know there's a lot of other things going on and things are expensive, but I appreciate it if you feel like supporting the channel out in that way. But there's so many other ways to support it. Just you being here, hanging out with me right now in the chat, chatting away, hitting the thumbs up, like button on there, or subscribing if you haven't subscribed before. That's awesome, and I very, very much appreciate it. So, but then Happy Sanjo saying, hey everyone, and thanks again. Welcome into the being part of a new member to the channel. So I don't even know what I'm trying to say there, but Lost Boy Rob said that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Holland rigged. I have nothing to do with it. YouTube, I don't know the exact way they do it, but YouTube just throws them out there. So Collector Moon Man was saying, I'm going to get going now, Corey. I'm going for a walk because it's so beautiful outside here in Michigan. It's 70 degrees, my favorite temperature. Yeah, it's cooled off a bit here as well in Iowa, and I like it too. I hope we have a nice cool fall before winter just kicks in. Before we get snow and freezing temperatures, I love a good stretch of being able to wear like a hoodie, sweatshirt, and jeans. And yeah, I love that. And go outside in the backyard and have a little bonfire or something. So, all right. Yes, D, absolutely, from our Jurassic Chaos, saying welcome in new members. Yeah, absolutely. D, also a channel member. Appreciate it so much. One of the really early ones. So very cool. No problem, man. Oh, no, really, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very cool of you. Thanks for the membership. You're welcome. Well, I throw them out there. YouTube decides what it's going to do for them. So we'll do the other 5. We'll might as well just use them up. Not use them up, but yeah, make sure so I don't forget about them and not throw them out there. So let's say here some highs back and forth. Collector Moon Man was saying, oh, Corey, I wanted to ask you what you thought of the Tron Steelbook, and did you see the Sound of Music just got announced to come to 4K, and it's up for pre-order on Walmart for $34.99. I did not see that. The Tron Steelbook, I'm going to wait and see. They both look good. I don't have any problem with the looks of them, but the price of them is high, I think. I like both. I have both on Blu-ray already. So that's why I think I'm going to hold off on those. And plus, I think all the pre-orders everywhere are like sold out. So unless there's a ton of excitement because the new Tron Ares is coming out, which I do want to see that. And hopefully that's one I want to get down to. I'm a little drive away, but towards some family, I'm going to go visit them maybe and get to see that in IMAX. So I think that'd be a good one on the IMAX screen, but I just got to believe that it hurts. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on who it was now. I was watching one of their videos and I agree with them too. I think a lot of scalpers are buying them up now. So you get these new pre-orders for Steelbooks. And I bet you anything before too long, you'll be seeing them for sale on eBay. So that drives me nuts when you're trying to just grab one for yourself. But Movie Hunter was saying, does Corey have any NECA mystery boxes planned for the future? I don't have any yet, but I've thought about it. But I was waiting for a while. My hat looks crooked. There we go. I don't know. Who cares? what was I saying? The mystery boxes. I saw a couple people that did multiple of them and they ordered them pretty close to each other and they ended up getting a lot. One person got identical box, almost identical, I think. If not, it was like just one figure was off. And the other person, there was about a half and half crossover, but they had ordered them. They like got one, was like, oh, that was awesome. I really liked what I got, and ordered another one pretty close after that. So I wanted to give a good amount of time. So hopefully that means their stock that they're trying to put out in these boxes gets switched around a little bit and I'd have less of a chance of getting a lot of duplicates. I mean, if I got like I would love to have like no duplicates if and when I decide to get another box. But if I did get in duplicates, if it was just like one or two, that's okay. But man, in this, I felt bad. There's one guy, like literally, if not the whole box, all but one figure was identical. And the other person, it was about half. And I just wanted to avoid that. So good possibility, but I was at the very least was just going to put it on the back burner for a while. Maybe it's been a good enough amount of time now. So that's a possibility. It's a possibility. Take a sip of water. All right. Happy Sanju saying, so YouTube will sort them out by different categories. Usually it's like in chat, subscribers, and then people who have watched the channel. And then occasionally you'll get some off of shared interest. Oh, okay. For the random memberships that go out. Okay, cool. Cool. Ryan was saying, everything is a collector's market now. Scalpers are trying to scalp. Yeah. And that's what's crazy when they like go out immediately on the pre-orders. So, oh, you're saying that's less often when it's somebody completely unrelated, but related only in similar interests, but not had contact with your channel. I got that. Movie Hunter was saying Walmart had the Tron Steelbooks for $40, but sold out so far. It's a wide release and still waiting for Amazon to list them. Yeah, I saw it wasn't on Amazon. I saw Walmart was sold out of their pre-sale. I saw Target had them on there for pre-sale. Those are sold out. And I think there was one other one that, oh gosh, I feel bad now. I'm completely blanking on his name. I was watching his channel and he was like throwing out some, anyway, I'll look for it. But either way, yeah, it seems like every place is selling out of them so far. But yeah, I didn't see anything popping up on Amazon yet for them. But for $40, I mean, if somebody wants to get them, I'm not going to say, oh, you shouldn't pay that. But with my Blu-rays that I have right now, I'm probably going to hold off if they're at $40. And just wait and see. I'm sure it'll look beautiful in 4K though, with especially Tron, well, both, but Tron Legacy, I think that would look beautiful. All the neon colors and the contrasting and some of the darks and everything. I think, yeah, I'd be jealous, but we'll see. $40 just seems steep for me when I already have the Blu-ray and I can go watch that and it still looks really good, I think. Got Unplug is in here saying, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Hope you're having a great Friday. You heading out to the pub? Hamilton book as well. Oh, will they have them? I guess I didn't know. Actually, that's two of the boxes I have here. I was talking about maybe doing an unboxing video. I have two from Hamilton Books for two separate orders, but they seem to either I miss things when there's so many things out there when I go through it really quick, but it seems like there's new things popping up all the time. So yep, I got two from them. So I guess I'll have to check that out. But yeah, it's been a busy last week since the last, Thursday that I streamed it because we went out of town for a little bit. So was kind of busy and didn't get to get too many movies watched, but I did get two in. One of them I don't have here. I got in physically. It's the movie Once. I actually thought it was pretty good. It was a little different than what I was thinking. Really heavily leaning on the music of it, but it's kind of a feel-good, kind of a romance story. And I'm totally blanking on the director's name right now, but he also directed Sing Street, which I really enjoyed as well. And anyway, that was a good one. Really enjoyed it. The other, so last night, man, my days are all blurring together this week. Whatever. No, 2 nights ago, I watched Thunderbolts for the first time. So that is on, and one of the things we have where Disney Plus is included in it. So I'm not subscribed to it. Well, technically I am, but it's not one to unsubscribe from because it's included in something else that we get. Anyway, it was on there. I always meant to see it. I never saw it in the theater. I kind of stopped going to a lot of the superhero movies. Now that being said, I went to Superman and Fantastic Four, but I hadn't as much, and I'd heard some good things about Thunderbolts, and it was on Disney Plus, and I haven't. So yeah, a couple nights ago, I put that on to watch it, and I enjoyed it. Not saying greatest movie ever, not saying my most favorite superhero movie, but I had a good time with it. I enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised. I'll say that. I will say that. Ryan was saying hi to Movie Hunter. Unplugged was saying pub tomorrow, a couple beers, a few games of pool, and fruit machine. I guess I don't know what that is. I know beers and game of pool, but I don't know what the fruit machine is. I tell you what, just so I don't forget, we're halfway through. I'm going to do the other memberships. We'll see who else gets them. Like I have 5 more for. Yeah, there you go, Holland. Direct quote right there. Corey loved Thunderbolts. His number 1 for the year. Yeah, I don't know if I said that. Unplugged says, I really didn't like Thunderbolts. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, not every movie is going to be for everybody, but I could see that. I mean, like I said, I definitely didn't think it was perfect, but yeah, not every movie's for everybody. That's all right. All right, I'm going to give those other 5 memberships for the month away, and then now I know I can do it. We'll be back in October to do it again. So, all right, we'll see who randomly gets these. Here we go. So there's the next 5 that are going out. Okay, we got Nadia, Horror with Nads. We got Frank's Media and Reviews. We got Doom Boogie. All right, Doom is in there. We got Kate. Kate has got them. And then the Original Fuzz. All right. So we got a good group going on there. And Ryan rigged again. Hey, sir, I have nothing to do with it. I don't know how it works, but it happens. So I didn't know you could do that. That's just a cool thing. So, yep. D is a little more positive than Ryan was in Holland have been. Not saying it's rigged, saying woohoo and welcome in members. And yeah, Doom, another friend that I met through D and Bacon and a lot of those friends I met through that group. So yeah, very cool. All right. Well, I love that we got another group of people in here. What does that mean? Corey made his bed. I don't know what that means. I don't think I did. I'm lazy about it usually. I just like throw the comforter up over and say it's good because the dog usually ends up jumping on it at some point in the morning and sleeping there for a while. Diva is saying, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. So you would be able to as well. I will connect with you and let you know because I didn't know how to do it either. And a good friend of mine mentioned it last night on a stream. I was on her channel. And then I even sent her a message today and just like, okay, how do you do that again? But yeah, yep, you can do it. If you have memberships turned on for your channel, I guess each month you get 10 and they do them in groups of 5 and it just goes out randomly. So you don't have to do all 10 at the same time. Like I could have waited a couple weeks from now to do the other, but I just figured so I don't forget about it, I'll just do it. But yeah, 5 at a time and it just goes out there. So I guess it gives people a little bit of a idea what your membership section is like and whether they would want to stick around for it or not. And you know, if they don't, that's no worries. Fruit machines can be found in Vegas. Oh, okay. So maybe like gambling. Movie Hunter was saying Steelbook pre-orders have doubled since last year. Usually I keep on new releases and have about 35 on pre-order. I always remember you. Yeah. But lately they have been announced earlier. I have 70 pre-ordered and still need 3. Oh, wow. Dang. Dang. What are the 3 you still need? I'm kind of curious what the 3 are that you don't have. Nadia, thanks for the gift. You know, it's so fitting that you got one of them because you're the one that let me know that that was even a thing to do. And you taught me how to give them out. So that's funny. That's very fitting that you got one of them. Couldn't have planned it out better, even though Ryan and Holland said I have it. It's all rigged, but I had nothing to do with it. But yeah, that's awesome. Dee was saying, yes, please. Oh yeah, no, I will share that around. That's fun to be able to have people check that out and see whether they want to hang around for it. Holland was saying hey to Nadia. Nadia was saying hey to Holland. But yeah, awesome. All right, well we got the 10 memberships given out. Here we go. Movie Hunter was saying Tron 1 and 2, the steelbooks. You haven't got those, and the Amazon exclusive Back to the Future trilogy box set. Oh, okay. Oh, all of those look cool. Yep, all those look cool. I was joking about that with Back to the Future, though. I have the 4K trilogy set, not the steelbook one, just the regular. And I was joking around with some friends when I saw those steelbooks come out, and I thought they looked really cool, and I liked Back to the Future a lot. I was like, dang it. How many times are they going to make me buy that movie? So I don't know if I'll be buying it, but it looks pretty cool. It's tempting. Made me think about it. Holland says, the more you say you have nothing to do with it, what are you hiding? I know. I sound so guilty. I apologize for that, but oh, good. Well, next month, you got to make sure too. I put something in my, what do they call it now? Just the post section. I always call it the community post section on my YouTube channel. Do make sure, I think I put in there this morning to check your chat options, how you have your YouTube set up, and you have to have GIFs turned on. So you have to have that ability, that little toggle switch clicked on for GIFs to be enabled. And if you do, you can receive the gift of one of the memberships. But if you don't have that turned on, you will not get one. So, but yeah, anyway, very cool. No, that's fun. I'm going to have to go back through and like write down everybody's name and make sure I get those added to my list, which, speaking of, I meant to do that earlier. I'm going to bring up my little thank you to that. So of course, I don't have the new people on here today. Happy Sanjo, and thank you very much again. And then everybody, the 10 that got the 1 month free membership, thank you so much for, maybe just checking it out. That's all I ask. Don't feel any obligation whatsoever. But I did want to bring up my little video so we'll get all the names added on here, but up until the beginning of this stream, these are the members that we have going on right now. There was 5 of them that were from Hortensia's, DJ NC's generous gift of 5 memberships. And then everybody else that had jumped in. So we got Connie Cleary, Jeff, John Doe, Juggalo. We got, you know what? I forgot to do. I forgot to put it on. I've done this before, right? Oh my gosh. Maybe not. So here we go. One more time. Take 3. We got Connie Cleary. We got Jeff at John Doe Gigolo. We got deleted scenes. We got Bacon at Park and Sip. We have Chilo. We have Henry, Regari 21. Hortensia, DJ NC. We got D, R Jurassic Chaos, if I could talk. We got What's Johnny Watching? Usarg, sorry, 4649. I'm having a lot of trouble today. Sorry. Thank you for putting up with me on a Friday. We got that horror couple. We got Last Call with Troy Pacelli. We got Tiana, man, loves movies. Jane No Latte. We got Nikki there. Ari's World, Nutters Network, Jamie Hart. We got Mika and Kira, double feature podcast. We got Dark Room Reviews. We got Davey Deathray. We got which was Joel, sorry, and Collector Movie Man, and we got Guy, Caveman Movies, and more. So I appreciate you all for jumping in and doing that. I appreciate it very much. Now I got some work to do. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna have to have a couple, more than one screen here probably, because I think this one's getting about filled up. So especially with the gifts that I just gave out today. So there we go. Sorry for another countdown in the middle of that whole thing. That's what I get for, like I said, these short weeks always seem like they're the long weeks. All right, where are we at here? Sin was saying, I've toyed with the idea of opening my channel up for memberships, but I honestly can't think of anything worthwhile to offer for it. Well, and that's where mine is still a work in progress. And I've been posting things on the membership, like on the posts to that group, of giving feedback of, I kind of just put something together, but it's a work in progress. If there's things they would like to see, different levels or whatever, or things being moved around, definitely playing around with it still. I'm just in the first month of it, so I'm still tweaking it, and I'll probably keep on changing it. But the big thing, I think, if I go to change it, I'll probably post something out there for the members and get their feedback. If people think it's a good idea, go for it. If not, I'll stay away from it. So just making sure here. That's a work thing. Okay, I'm good. So I know, I agree with you. I felt the same way, but I just thought I'd throw it out there and see what happens, and no pressure either way. And yeah, we'll see. Still a work in progress though. I'm still trying to tweak it, but now at this point with members involved, I'll get them involved as well and throw out ideas before making changes and see what the feedback is on it. So I'm saying I'm planning to put merch up with some designs created by my brother. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I thought about that too. I was looking into some things. I didn't get really far, but was watching some videos people were putting up on different print on demand services that you can like upload your designs and have a link to it. And basically you don't have to have a stack of shirts and a supply, and you don't have to mail it out or anything. They handle everything, and they just print it after the order comes in. And it's kind of a cool deal. And I know other people use it too, so it's not like a new thing, but no, that's very cool. It's cool when you got somebody creative like that too, that can help do some designs. That's the thing. I don't know what I would do even. So I don't know. It's always something you can think about. Oh, thanks, D, for putting those out there. I would bring them up on the screen, but StreamYard doesn't like the custom emojis. But I see you got the marquee signs, and you got Jax out there. So I always love seeing Jax. He was fed and had a little walk outside before I got on here, and so he was laying down again on his regular spot on the couch and sticking his head up to the open window. He likes to get the breeze and get all the sniffing in. He's funny that way, but yeah, no, that's what I got going on. So you have to let me know if you all have something big going on. Oh, like I said earlier, with a few people that were jumping in here, man, I'm scatterbrained today. Tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time, so that'd be 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, I believe. I will have a live stream with Sin, with Ashley, Zombie Girl, and Anthony. And we'll be doing some creature feature films, both real life creatures and not so real life creatures movies, possibly. So it's going to be fair game on everything, but we'll definitely be having some fun, going through some of our picks, doing a little round table again, pulling out a movie, talking about it, and always have a great time hanging out with them doing that. We've done a couple different, it's kind of been a happy little thing that has happened from the first one, and just decided like, well, that was fun. Let's do a different genre now. And so now we're on to creature features. So if you want to, come on back by 6 o'clock Central tonight. We'll be hanging out on my channel and we'll be talking about all that fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always a good time. Dee was saying, "Aw, so cute." I'm gonna take a drink of quick water here. Talking a lot today, so I'm drying out. But yeah, Jax, he can be cute when he wants to be. And then he can be a big goofball when he wants to be as well. Oh, I was saying creature features. Yep. We'll see what kind of creatures. We're going to be pretty relaxed with the category. So I'm looking forward to see what's all pulled. Sin was saying, looking forward to it. Always a blast. Yeah, absolutely. I have a lot of fun with that. And a lot of times, I think every single one of those we've done so far, I've written down at least a few movies that I've either at least never seen or haven't even heard of before. And so it's cool to get exposed to some new movies or to be like, oh yeah, I've heard about that. I never got around to it, but then, finding out some friends that what they like and don't like. And if they say they like it, it kind of makes you want to go check it out as well. So looking forward to that too. So, all right. But yeah, like I said, I had over the past 3 weeks, some packages that are piled up that I haven't gotten into. So I will be trying to record a video. I'll try this weekend, but if not earlier next week, try to just do a quick video, trying to decide whether I'm going to do it just sitting here at the desk or going to try to go out and about somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to see. The outdoor thing, we'll have to see on that. It is cooler, which I like, but is very windy today. So that would, so if this weekend's like that, that's not happening. I know Sunday's pretty much going to be out. We have a little bit of a family reunion that I'm going to be heading to. So that's going to be nice. Always a good time it's my mom's side of the family. So it's always a good time to hang out and see everybody. There's a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles that I haven't seen for quite a while. And that's usually a group that we grew up really close together and doing stuff. So in the past, when I've talked about us going to the drive-ins and meeting up with family, and we'd meet up at one place, and the movie theater, the drive-in theater was always, you paid per vehicle. They didn't care how many people you had in the vehicle. You just paid per vehicle to come in. And they would advertise like that just to get people in because they knew you'd probably buy some concessions or something. So we would all hop in the back of a couple of trucks. And anyway, that family that we would go to the families we would go to, the part of the family that we would go to the drive-in theater with is mainly that group, those cousins and aunts and uncles. So it'll be fun to hang out and catch up with them. But trying to think of anything else that I got going on. I'm trying to look forward to doing some other, like I said, pre-recorded stuff to try to get out, keeping up with the live streams. Right now, I don't have anybody scheduled to come on next week to talk to. A couple in the works, but sometimes life gets busy, and I find that's a challenging thing. So the people that have one a week of somebody coming on to talk, a guest on to talk or do something, or a couple people I can think of that have multiple during the week, I'm in awe of your scheduling skills and your organization, because that takes a little bit more than you think, or at least for me anyway, with getting everybody's schedules to line up and things working out, and then life happens, and if you have to move it around. So yeah, that's very cool to see people that are able to do that consistently every single week, at least if one, not just one, more than that. So that's very, very cool. But might be getting a few people, like I said, a few are in the works right now, trying to figure out what's going to happen with that. I'm going to try to keep on with these Friday ones, because I enjoy doing that, hanging out with you all on the lunches and doing this, but then trying to think of some other live streams to throw out there. I know I just started talking with a couple people about maybe doing another watch along, if people like those. I know it's not for everybody, but that's where I figured, if you do a few different things, each of them aren't going to be for everybody, and maybe there'd be something there everybody would like something, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I'm talking a lot today. That's where sometimes it's fun to have somebody on too. They can talk for a while and I can shut up and take take a drink of water. Sin was saying it's pretty difficult for me to have regular live streams on my own channel that aren't connected with somebody else's. I'm thinking about doing one this Tuesday though, kind of a Dragon Con recap. Oh, good, be cool. Yeah, we have to post something. If you do it, I'll share it out, and I'd be interested because I've heard of some people in the past that have gone to Dragon Con, and yeah, I think it'd be cool to hear more about it. So yeah, you'll have to post it on your stuff to let us know. Unplug says it's always cool hanging out on Friday. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think so too. It's always fun to get a group of friends together and do that. And I guess as long as some people still show up for it, I'll keep on doing it. So, and so far that's been working. So I will keep on doing it. Yeah, like I said, trying to get a few of those things going. Some more pre-recorded, mixing up some more live streams, keeping with the Fridays. As long as people, like right today, like if people are showing up and wanting to hang out for a bit, I'll definitely do it. I like doing that. And like I said, it makes for a nice end of the Friday. Well, not close to the end of the Friday, but getting ready for the weekend. So it makes it a good time to hang out with some friends and do all of that. Like I said, this weekend, we'll see. I'll post something if I get to go out to see Caught Stealing. I wanted to say been caught stealing again. Caught Stealing, and then Friday, a week from today, the following Friday, that long walk. I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Ryan said it's a good listen while driving. Totally been a hazard on the road right now. You're being a hazard right now? Hopefully not because of me. Hopefully I'm not causing it, but hope yeah, be safe, drive safe. But I'll have you on again sometime, Ryan. Or maybe we'll have to do another music one on yours. Those are fun. Unplug said, my first video with you was a live stream. Yeah. Well, I think that might be for quite a few people because I think I kind of gave up on the pre-recorded. I was looking, kind of embarrassed. Not embarrassed because I've been live streaming quite a bit. I've let up a bit for a while here this year because it was getting pretty busy. But that being said, I was looking back at my last pre-recorded and it was quite a long time ago. So I think there's probably quite a few people that have probably never seen a pre-recorded video of mine. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to get that going. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't know if I know some people do shorts. I don't have anything against them. I really just don't watch them though. And I don't know if people that like hanging out for live streams and longer pre-recorded videos, they really get into the shorts or not. So that's a whole thing I've never dipped my toe into really. I guess the only time I did it was I chopped up a couple of my live streams and tried that and just put out little segments of it. But I kind of gave up on that too. Or I just kept on going with the live streams instead. But yeah, I was trying to look. I can't even find it now. But my last pre-recorded, it's kind of crazy. That's where this year has been flying by. I can't believe we're already in September. But my last, oh gosh, I don't know where I can find that. But my last pre-recorded one, it shocked me. I knew it was quite a while ago, but I didn't realize it was as long ago as it was. Where's that? Okay, here we go. This says, I think my last one was December 23rd of 2024. So we're going on a year here. I know, not quite a year, like 9 months or whatever that is. Yeah. I need to change that. I need to change that. Sin was saying shorts are a good way to advertise a longer form video. That's the way I've been using them for the most part. All right. I'll have to check that out. Oh, get all these ideas and then it's just finding time to do them. But yeah, I'll have to figure out a good way to do that. But other than that, I'm trying to think of anything else I had going on. I think I already showed the movies that I have opened up. Got the things I kind of was thinking about rolling out here. Like I said, I'm excited about tonight. That'll be a lot more fun, I think. Not saying this isn't fun to do, but a lot more fun for you all tuning in, because with the three others on, Sin, Ashley, and Anthony, it's always a fun time. They always have a lot of great things to say about the movies they got going on, or they're doing for their picks, and it's a good time to listen to. I think, anyway. Got to go bye-bye. Unplugged. Good to see you, as always. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Have a good one, man. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, it's good when you get a big group in there. And I wouldn't mind doing a few more like that as well, just to mix things up a little bit. And I think that's a good size. I've been on some where it's fun to have a lot of, like, more people on there, but sometimes it works, and sometimes, not that it never works, but sometimes it can get kind of chaotic, where it's kind of hard, where you're talking over each other a little bit. Not that that can't happen with, 3 or 4 people, but just, it gets to be quite a bit. But yeah, having like 4 on there, I think, counting myself, I think that's seems like a good balance for that. Ryan was saying the sci-fi stream was great. Got some new suggestions out of it. Oh, cool. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was the one I probably would have the most picks out of all the genres. So I had like so many movies to put away, and they might not all be put away yet. But I was pulling out a ton of things for that, because I didn't know what all I was going to talk about. I did enjoy that one a lot. I enjoyed all of them, but yeah, that's like one of my favorite. That's like the genre I really grew up really, really loving, and still do today. I like other ones as well, but that's kind of like that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites for sure. But yeah, I think tonight though too, I pulled out a few more than I was thinking, but I have to see. But now that I made sure I told everybody that it's going to be opened up. It doesn't have to be all like real life, real animals, like movie type movies. It can be otherworldly, or things like, and I think that really opened it up. So I'm kind of curious to see what kind of mix we get for that. It'll be interesting. Got Eli in here. Eli Cortez. What's going on, man? Saying what's up, Corey and friends. Not much. Just hanging out. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you got a good weekend in front of you. Oh, and thanks for sharing out Sin's link there. You're always good about doing that. Saying hi to Sin, which she'll be back tonight too. Yeah, if you're not doing anything, you'll have to drop in tonight and say hi. She'll be back on the channel with Ashley and Anthony, and we're going to be talking about some creature feature movies. It should be a good time. Got Ryan's link out there. Thanks, Eli. You're always good about sharing friend stuff out there. Always good about that. But yeah, I probably won't be able to go too much longer today. I got, it's been kind of a crazy one with, like I said, it was a shorter week. And so it's like you're trying to fit in the same amount of stuff in a shorter amount of time. So probably have to jump back on here pretty soon to, I still got a little bit, but jump back on to finish out the work so I can get on with the weekend, because I got a little bit of time I got to do between, well, actually, one of the things I'm going to be doing is at a little bit later today, I'm going to be doing a Zoom call. So one of the levels, do a weekly Zoom call. So got one of those to do this afternoon. So that's fun. It's fun. It's different because you get to see each other talking. So that's a really good time. And so I got that. And then shortly after that, got the stream with Sin, Ashley, and Anthony. So got a good night planned ahead of me. We got Ashton Luck in here saying, hey, hello, Ashton. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Eli saying hi to Ashton. Sin was saying, at first I didn't think I would be able to come up with with many, but now I've got a slop chart full of picks. That's awesome. We'll have to. We're ready to. And saying thank you to Eli there, I believe. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I definitely don't have as many as I did for the sci-fi one because that I knew the sci-fi one. I even stopped pulling stuff out because at a certain point I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be talking about all of these. There's no possible way I'm going to be talking about all of these. And sorry, just making sure. Nope, we're good still. My phone just makes a little different noise when it's a work thing. Just making sure I'm not being summoned yet. I knew I wasn't going to get as many as the sci-fi ones because I was pulling them out and I had a pretty big stack and I'm like, there's no way I can get through all these. And I knew there were still others I could pick, but I was just like, I'm stopping. There's no way. So there was no way I was going to be able to get through even the ones I had. So yeah, that one I kind of laughed at myself and was just like, oh, stop pulling things out. All I was saying, you got to get ready for tonight's festivities. Luckily, there's not too much to get ready for because I already got a stack of movies pulled out for it. And that's the fun thing about hanging out with friends on streams like that. It never feels like I have to get too prepared. It's just like hang out and sometimes just the night, the chat, whatever, the people in the chat or in the conversation that we're having between each other or movies that are pulling out, it kind of will steer where everything's going. And it makes it pretty relaxing that way where you're just like, you're all just there to hang out and have fun and talk about some movies that you enjoy. And yeah, so don't have too much to get prepared for unless I'm supposed to get dressed up or something. Holland, I don't know. Going pretty casual today. You might see me in the exact same thing later. So don't call me out on that. So it was saying, yeah, there's no way you'll get through everything I picked, but I have a feeling there's going to be quite a bit of crossover with some of us. Yeah, and I could see that. Even with some of the other genres that we've done before, that I think we all would, but then sometimes I think we might still grab that in case nobody says it. But then I think almost sometimes we were going more towards the not as known movies, just because we were waiting for that person to pull the big known one. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun either way. Eli was saying, congrats to the new channel members. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was going to say between people signing up, Hortensia, the last time giving out the 5 memberships, we had Happy Sanjo join the memberships today. And then I figured out Nadia was teaching me how to each month for my own channel, I got 10 free memberships to give out. So we did that today. So September is used up. We'll be back in October to do it again, to let people have a little, I guess, test of it and see what they think. And no worries either way. Alan said, Corey, are you not dressing up tonight? I thought it was a costume live. Oh, I don't think it is. I don't know. Creature feature. Do I need to go like get one of those gorilla outfits or something? Or I don't know. Eli was saying, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to the amazing channel and consider becoming a channel member for some awesome perks. Thank you, Eli. You're always great about promoting that and sharing for not only whoever's channel you're on, but a lot of our friends that are in the chat too. So yeah, absolutely. If you want to, go for it. If you don't, no worries at all. You just jumping in here, saying, hey, hitting the little thumbs up like button or subscribing. That's a huge thing. So I appreciate it. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? Half Cheetah will view says, hey, Corey in chat. Patrick, good to see you. I missed the live stream of yours last night. I wish I could get on more. You're another one that I was just saying about how I'm impressed about how the scheduling skills some people have to have guests on, not only just like one night a week, but multiple nights a week. And you're definitely one of those that I had in my mind that you Yeah, you got some, I don't know. There's some scheduling skills there for sure. Oh, thanks, Eli. Getting Patrick's link out there for Have Cheetah Will View. But definitely, definitely. Think I have a hard time just keeping track of myself and then doing the. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that, Patrick. Scheduling is a fine art. Absolutely. It's like a science, I think, a fine art and a science, because sometimes it's hard just figuring out having one person on for one day in the 1 week. But yeah, you definitely have more than that going on for sure. Saying thanks to Eli. Absolutely. Eli's always great about that. So anytime, bud. Eli, you have to let me know if you got any new bottles on the horizon. I know sometimes you've been throwing out a couple new bottles you either been eyeing or getting in, or have you popped any of those new ones open and what you thought about them? Always curious about that. I'm actually doing a. Oh wait, here we go. Let me see. I don't want to skip chats here. Patrick, is everyone excited for the last Conjuring? I don't. I have not seen anything about it. I haven't seen any trailers, anything for it. I know it was coming out. I don't know if I'll be able to get out into the theater to see it. I haven't been getting out a whole lot, so I don't know if I'll get to the theater to see it. Are you going out to see it, Patrick? Kind of curious. So don't hold it against me, but I've actually never seen any of the Conjuring movies. I have the first two I bought used, really cheap, and I have them on my shelf behind me, but I've actually haven't watched any of them before. So think what you will on that one, but I have not seen any of those at this point. I was getting made fun of last night because there was a couple movies that are like, nope, I hadn't seen that before. I haven't seen that before. And finally I was just like, yeah, I'm just a fake. I don't watch any movies at all, but Box office brawler, what's going on, man? Yes, it's Wilkie time. I've been waiting all week. Well, you're catching the tail end, but that's okay. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi. It's awesome to see you. And it was awesome to see. I didn't know you had another talent in the wheelhouse. So I saw your post on X of the murals that you're doing in that parking garage. So very cool, man. I love seeing other people's interests and talents that they have that are outside of, just some of the normal stuff that we talk about. And it was very cool to see. It's awesome job. Very talented. If anybody hasn't seen, I can probably find his X account here if I hurry up and do it. Go check out his post of the murals that he was working on or finishing up in this parking garage. It is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to find you. Hold on a second. I'll find it. How do I get to the channel? Here we go. Maybe I can share directly that video. Okay, this will go directly to the video I'm talking about. But go follow him on X as well if you go check it out. Follow him as well, but this should get you directly to the video that I was talking about. It's pretty cool. So yeah, go check out his murals that he's doing and give him a follow on X. He's also got a YouTube channel as well. If I'm dropping that, I might as well drop that one too. I'm kind of slow today. But I think there's some other ones on there. I just grabbed the first video I could find of it. I actually found it because of Sin reposting it and making a comment, and then it popped up in mine. I went and looked at it and was like, hey, I know that guy. Let's get Box Office Brawler's YouTube channel here too. Here we go. There's his YouTube channel as well. Oh, I got to do that in YouTube, not StreamYard. There we go. That should be for that too. Yeah, go check him out. He's a cool dude. But it was kind of cool to see some of that, some of your other talents that I was not aware of. So very cool. Ashton was saying the first two are the best by far. Oh, for Conjuring, I'm assuming there. Yep. And Patrick was saying, going to wait till it hits the library. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Definitely can save money that way. I buy a lot of used movies. I do that a lot. Save a lot of money doing that. Eli was saying, I recently got a new Old Fitzgerald 9-year-old bottle. Nice. Oh, bottled and bond, sorry. Decanter bottle. It's a $300 bottle of whiskey, and it's tasty. Well, it better be for that. But I know I've never had it, but I've heard people mention that it was pretty good. Oh, and Eli, I should have known that you were going to be ahead of me on that one. You already had Brawler's YouTube link out there. Oh well, got it out there twice now. Sam says, were you able to get my calendar views working? I haven't tried again. I can try it again, but no, I have not. Not since that last time I told you it said I didn't have access or something like that. So I can give it a try. I'll give it a try again. I just, I guess I dropped it after that. Saying hi to box office. Patrick was saying, agreed, Ashton. The second one is my favorite. Oh, cool. Well, I got the first two, so I'll definitely need to check those out. Sam was saying, I saw the last Conjuring movie last night. Meh. So from what other people are saying, are you a fan of the first two at all? So it kind of sounds like there's definitely some love for the first two there. Or you'll poop your pants when you watch them. Hopefully not. Ashton said Cheetah, the second is my second favorite, but both are great. There, already answered the question. It might have been after it probably was before I asked the question, maybe even. The first two are the best. Okay. I'll definitely check those out. All right. We got Brawlers stuff. Oh yeah. My first one I had out there was that for his X account, but yeah, I have to check those murals out. That was pretty darn cool. It was pretty darn cool to see that. Patrick was saying to Brawler, connected with you. Very cool. Good to see that. Hey Joel, what's going on? Dark Room Reviews. Just saying hi. I had my little screen coming up of channel members, and so definitely was shouting your name out there. Appreciate it very much, sir. Very much. Got the little logo. It's always funny how the custom things don't show up on StreamYard, right? So like all the custom emojis don't show up, and then you get this little whatever that symbol is instead of the circle with the W in it. I have. But either way, I can see it there, but everybody else can see it in the chat, the regular, what it's supposed to look like. But good to see you, Joel. I got Joel's channel, Dark Room Reviews, link there. Thanks, Eli. Patrick said to Sin, when they pushed the movie back almost a year, you knew it was in trouble. Yeah, that's not usually the best sign in the world. Not at all. Holland. See, this is why I do it on Friday afternoon. Get to hang out with friends and then get a little laugh before I have to go back to work for a little bit. But for safety, clear the chamber beforehand, Corey. Duly noted, Holland. Duly noted. Oh, you never know what you're going to get. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? What's Johnny watching? Saying, what's up, cool kids? Good to see you. I can hang out for just a couple more minutes. I'll have to get going, but I appreciate you just jumping in and saying, hey, always a good time. Another channel member there, too. You gotta say, it always looks different. That's why was talking about that. It throws off the logos I'm looking for show up right for everybody else. Like in the regular YouTube channel, I have that up over there, but then it shows differently so another great channel member. Thank you. I had the little screen up there again. I should put that up again before I take off for the day, but so I can never say thank you enough. And for everybody just even being in here, thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. So got some highs back and forth. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and actually bring that back up for just a second. Now let's see if I can do it right this time. But yeah, thanks again. Now I got some new people that I need to add on to this, or have a second screen that we'll have to go on to. But Happy Sanjo signed up today, and then we got a bunch of great 10 new people that randomly got the free memberships for the month. So got some more names to put up there, but thank you everybody up there. It's very, very much appreciated, but never feel pressured on it, not required, but it's very thankful. It helps keep things running with the channel. Some of the subscription services like StreamYard and everything. So very much appreciated, but you all just jumping in here and saying hi means the world. Throwing up thumbs or subbing up. Thank you very much. That always means the world. So you just doing that is a great, great help. So, but I will probably have to wrap it up here. It says, that looks awesome, Corey. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Sin was saying, see you later. Yep. Sin, we'll see you before too awful long. I got to wrap it up here too, to get back to work. But thanks again for everybody joining in here, whether you were in here for the long haul or for part of it or coming back for the replay of it. Love you all. Hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend in front of you. Please just have a good time. Relax. Do something fun for yourself, whether it's watching a movie or reading a book or going for a walk or, something like that. Yeah. Hope you have a great weekend. D, as always, great time. Thanks for jumping in, D. I always appreciate it. Have a great weekend. You too. Thank you, Eli, for throwing our Jurassic Chaos's link out in the chat, if I could say that. Patrick was saying, stay cool. I'll try to. I don't even know if I was cool to begin with, but I'll take it. I will take it from you, man. Peace, and everybody saying goodbye. So, yep. Have a great weekend. Yep, you too, Eli. Thanks again for jumping in and throwing those links in there. You're always quick on the draw on those. I love it. I love it. It's a great help. And yeah, hope you all have a great weekend. Like I said, my Midwest goodbye, I say it 4 times, or 12 or 15, but love you all. Have a great one, and we'll be talking to you all really, really soon. Maybe even tonight if you want to come back to the channel. So we'll see you all later. Bye.